Good evening, good evening. This is Funton Daniel. I'm speaking here this evening. Today is September 8th, about 5:12 p.m. United States time, and about 11 p.m. Southern Cameroon time and La Republic. I am bringing this horrific information. I know a few weeks ago I've reported about up to 300 citizens of Southern Cameroon that were living Bamenda, and that about 300 male were gruntily murdered. And the people thought I was exaggerating. But I am here again to report another gruesome murder that is going on in the Yaounde Central. These may be potentially the prisoners in Southern Cameroon in Kondegui. So those that are well known are being kept alive, and those that are not known or not known or the family are less known has been executed deliberately by La Republique du Cameroun. So we don't know the exact number of people that have been killed deliberately by La Republic military in Kondegui, and those in living in Yaounde or those who choose to relocate in Yaounde. Many of them of the Anglo-Saxon region have been executed, and I am here to report this horrific Hernandez murdering and disgruntledness that is going on perpetrated by La Republique du Cameroun. I urge the U.S. Embassy, I urge the U.S. State Department, I urge the U.S. AFRICOM. This is not a moment that the United States need to stay fold their arms and just watch. This is the moment that the United States need to show up and begin the massive investigation and find out exactly the perpetrators that are being deliberately murdering. And this is what I'm going to show to you: the massive graves that have been killed. And this is just one of the 20s. There is a potential 20 massive graves that Caterpillar has been dug and used to dumb human shield citizens of Southern Cameroon in the Yaounde nation's capital. It is absolutely disgusting. You may not see the images, but you can see the environment and the area that it was a massive burial that carried out by La Republique du Cameroun military at the Yaounde near the Kondegui prison. It is absolutely sad indeed. I want to show you the graves. You will realize that the person speaking might be Francophone. They are deeply deplorable. You can watch. That is the massive grave. You can see the enlarging area in which were being dug by a caterpillar. Let me take you to the next video. You can see the caterpillar, and you can see the vast area of land that were intentionally carry out the massive execution. We don't know who had been executed, but that is the sad news that I am bringing. I urge the United States to do the right thing. I urge the United States to intervene. I urge the U.S. government. I urge the U.S. AFRICOM. This is absolutely deplorable. If the United States believe that they can fight equal justice, that they are standing with the African, I urge the U.S. to openly open this investigation and find out exactly what is going on in that massive grave. There is indication that it could be a potentially 20 of them in number, but the exact location, I don't have them yet. But this is one of the similar area that is going on. I urge, if you watch this, if you got my message, share it to the last person. Make sure that this message broadcasts widely as possible. This is absolutely disgusting. We don't know the exact, but according to indication, there are about 20 of those massive graves execution of citizens of Southern Cameroon by the neighboring country like the Republique du Cameroon, especially those that they just traveled to Yaounde and that they don't know where they are, and those that have been arrested and that there's no accountability of the number that exactly are in La Republique Kondegui prison and the Kosovo, the worst thunder house. So there is a massive execution that is going on. Just like if you remember the coup d'etat of April 1984, the massive execution in front of the Prime Minister's office in Yaounde, then you can understand what I am talking about. And that there were close to 4 million Hausa Muslims that were executed in April 6, that they were massacred and executed, especially the lake. If you have heard about the lake in front of the Prime Minister office, that is where most of the April were being sunk by the military overnight of the Hausa. So this is exactly, I am not exaggerating, but I'm telling you the fact, what is going on as I'm speaking. And this is a clear example of this massive execution and burial carried out by the military of dictatorship Paul Biya. This is Funton Daniel speaking here from the great state of Texas, bringing you the vital information. Have a wonderful good night.